welcome you and allow you to unpack the package that you have. Our chief guest,
when he was speaking about interest. At one time he said 13%, and the people were saying you are into business, which is true. And also the facial expression of everybody seemed to suggest that that was very low or high. I didn't know.
It was high.
It is high. Maybe we may know it from you. In your view, what are you considering? But at the moment, this is a circle. And the money that is there is in the circle. When a circle is registered, it starts with the books that are picked from the Ministry of Cooperative. So yours is to fit in, we just fit in the framework that has already been made by the government. That framework has definitions of shares, it has definitions of membership, it has basic standards. So people who are forming their circles only contribute a few more additions, but will not alter the basics. The members who have so far been there earlier on were even charging a slightly higher interest, but on consideration of this as a grant, they lowered it to 13. Until now, in the imagination of the people who are in the circle and some of those who have already borrowed and those who have returned.
Amazina nirakan Godwin Nsimire kandi uri chairperson w'ekibiina eky'abashomesa ba private ekikwetwa kya Greater Mbarara Private Teachers Association ekiri omuri Mbarara kandi ekitwire kihangarire omuri Mbarara. Nyenda kutwara omugisha ogu kandi okusiima omubezi w'ihanga n'okubareetera amakuru marungi abashomesa bataahi banje ba private ngu sente ezitwashabire obu twateerwaho okudawuna obwire obu zaaba zikwingana 22 billion ezi president yagize naija kuheereza ebibiina by'abashomesa abakwerundanira omu private teachers aziheerize kandi ago n'amakuru marungi nyenda kutwara omugisha ogu kumusiima w'ekitiinisa President Museveni na Mama Janet Minister wa Education habw'okubaasa kuturowoozaho kandi okureeba ngu niitwe abashomesa ba private twagira enshaho yiitu. Nyenda kandi kugaruka kumanyisa abashomesa bataahi banje ngu biine abakuruga omu kitongore kya Uganda Private Teachers Union ekyarusivingire sente ezo na n'ebibiina ebindi bakiija kutwegyesa okutukubaasa kufuna sente ezo okutukubaasa kuganyirwamu emitendera kyaitu kubaasa kugenderwamu tukabaasa kusevinga ekibiina kikeyongyera omu maisho na sente zikakanya. Tureeberemu ebibiina bingi eby'ebitongore bingi nka Exodus y'abapoliisi, twareebamu nka Wazalendo y'abamahe, hariho na Unatu, mbwenu niitwe abashomesa ba private tubaasa kutambuza ekiitu ekibiina kitambure kibe kihango, tukurabire omu circles ziitu ebe banka ekurakurane egyende omu maisho kandi tubaase kwetunguura. Omu bwire obwariho okudown karaba omu mbeera mbi munonga yateganisa tukaba tutiine savings ezi twakubire nitubaasa kusevinga kandi tukagira ekitwihaho embeera ekatomera just tutakimanyire. Konka omu bwire obwe tukegama ebintu bingi niho twagire nka tubaase kugira ebitongore bitwayegiitiramu okwegiita nikyo kihango munonga kandi obwengye bumwe tibukamara konka kuba mu rwingi mwine obwengye bwingi bubaasa kwegiita then mutunguuka hamwe. So kutwatandikira ekibiina ekyo twayegiita n'abandi kyaza national nkukuza owa President Museveni kandi akatuheereza sente ezo. Abashomesa biine SACCOs omu miringo etari emwe n'emwe, hariho abaziine aha rurengo rw'amashomero, hariho abaziine aha rurengo rwa okwegiita n'abashomesa bataahi baabo ba private kandi private teachers nibo baaha. Private teachers nibo abarimu aba primary abakushomera omu mashomero abakushomesa omu mashomero ag'obuntu aga secondary ag'obuntu naga tertiary institutions nagago buntu abashomesa tukafuna challenges impango bwiro bwahwire kashanga nangwa nemere yatubura school fees yatubura ito tukatwina abana nk'abando kuba bine akwa tukata aninga umushahara ukesba tukatine kitukufuna tukatine anything bwenu kikatwigura misho twagera ngo twayegita tubasa kugera kandi ekitwakora nimpiga abashomesa ngo mubase guma mwegisire namunonga ba private aho muri Mbarara batahi banje niba bicweke bindi ebitwehingururize kandi iraka ryitu rugumere rumwe tukugendera tukuratira ebigenderwa bihanga ryitu kandi tukagerana n'ihanga ryitu namunonga ebyentunguka ngahati nka sente zo kuzizire kuzirije zazo musako zitu tubase kuzehorayo tusevinge kandi tuzigaruze sente zibase kukura nanabagambire ebyo kureberaho bya sakoze zindi nka exodus y'abapolisi wazarende y'amahe naheru munekura kandi bine banka mpango na nitwa abashomesa ba private tubasa kugira banka pangwe kandi mbashabe ngo turiyo ntuzagaruka mu mashomero mureke tushomesa abana wihira umutima ino kuba nindebaho nka bwa clipsi urebe umushomesa yatera umwana mutera nk'empina kinarebero bakutera empinka fortunately kakatari muihanga ritu konko kutera umwana ukashanga no mutera ukamushashanga hati kirungi mureke tukunda abana bitu mureke tukunde umurumo gwitu obushomesa n'ekintu kirungi munonga kandi abantu nibatuhereze ekitiinisa
Odga muri Mbarara ninga notekateka kwijo muri Mbarara abali suits beno buraro bw'amani munonga kandi benene bitanda birungi tibakakoma buraro benene bala nungi bozirime cyo kumye cyaburi muringo bene na hotelo halimu emere yachiraguju nangwa n'ekijungu kandi orende emere yo kutwara waba bali suits naco barakikora eco mujungu ari kweta ngo ni take away bene na sauna na steam ogesro na massage basa kubura bayikira kugira ngo bakoboherezobwe parking yabo ne yamani munonga kandi nimpango ebyo kwenda byabo biri guruguru munonga kandi aba link suits barashango mu Rurembo rwa Mbarara omuri Katete waruga parking ya boda boda ya St Mary's ori kwenda kubukinga urabasa kurabera namba ze smeji 0 kaga na mwenda kandi urabasa kugamba na director wa link suits ori kurabera namba ze smeji 0 kaga nemwe 555 ogesro ne ya 0 mushanju ibiri kaga nemwe 555 twena katurukangira link suits kugira ngo tutungo obuhereza burungi.
Your challenges at school level, that maybe you have a challenge at the level of the school. So when you bring it to the attention of your brothers, they still can help you. These challenges can be in terms of the relationship you hold with your administrators. It can be in terms of how best you want to improve on your performance at schools. We are all teachers, and that is very true. Sometimes we are all qualified at the same level, but our output varies. You find that the teacher of St. Elizabeth will produce a record A, distinction 1, D1. D1 will produce D1 in the subject mathematics. But another teacher in another school under the same qualification may fail to have a D1 through his class. Those are issues of concern, and they vary from one person to another. Such issues are what we can talk about for as long as we are together as a family in Uganda private teachers. And how we help out is by identifying some of the people who have done best examples, who have done it well wherever they are, to come and share with us. So as a union, we look around ourselves, look at those who have performed better, look at those who have done it well, come and share with us. So that we also can copy from them, we also can learn from them, and therefore we keep afloat in terms of our professional proficiency and other things. Those are some of the issues that we see. Concerns in terms of our own well-being. All over, when we seek for employment, say at this school, St. Elizabeth, you start imagining that the salary you get from St. Elizabeth is going to be the alpha and omega of all your needs. When your children want fees, you're looking at your salary. When somebody gets sick, you're looking at your salary. When you want to build a house, you're looking at your salary, and so on and so forth. Truly, the salaries you will get across the board are never enough. Even when sometimes we are yearning for salaries of government salaries, even that one is not enough. So what then is enough? What is enough is for us to consider alternative income that may supplement what we get from central service. As a union, we have looked at that. We have helped ourselves, first of all, to appreciate the concept that whereas you wait for a salary after 30 days, you can also do something that can supplement. So by the time your salary comes, it is not overwhelmed with all those areas of what you picked from the shop, what you picked from here, and so on and so forth. The education we give to ourselves, and we are happy we have also got an opportunity to sometimes be supported by other partner organizations like ILO, like the Bank of Uganda, for us to disseminate more of this information amongst ourselves. ILO has packages that promote entrepreneurship. Bank of Uganda also has the financial infrastructure, many of us will have heard about it. And other partners who have the concepts of really building a conscience for us to think, to develop our entrepreneurial acumen. Those are part of what we do as a union. So we give you the concept that on top of waiting for a salary, there is something different that we do. But also we have put forward a framework that when you develop an idea and you strongly conceive and believe that it can work out, but you are encumbered by a startup, still you can have something from your union. Today, as we speak, Uganda Private Teachers Union has a SAP, which is operational. I must tell you, when we were coming in, somebody was saying that the money we have been waiting. Did I hear you right? The money we have been waiting for. Was that statement made? To see the serious presenters over time. But the thing is that we have a framework for the circle where we have pulled the little from amongst ourselves. But because of the advantage of our number, that little finally translates into something formidable. And also because the world wants to move with those who are moving, our little that we have already gathered has attracted more support from even outside ourselves. As we speak now, maybe the person was referring to the fact that we have been honored to even have a grant from the government of Uganda. But that is courtesy of the level of our organization, courtesy of the level of our unity. You get that? It is not that Mbarara, it's not that any one of us is the excellent teacher in Uganda and so they granted him or her because of, no. But it is simply that in our feeble kinds, we chose to unite, we chose to come together and come together for a good purpose. So everybody is saying, yes, please go forward. Yes, please go forward. We are even willing to help you. We are grateful His Excellency has already put his help to us. So for me, I come to you only saying that we are missing your participation. We are missing your participation. When you come on board, you may be a basis for attraction of more better goods for all of us. And yet if you do not come on board, you may miss out on some of those smaller things that are already existing, courtesy of the unity that is existing. So I come to invite you, brothers and sisters, that if you do not have any serious reason for which you cannot belong to the labor union, then today you make a decision to be part of the membership of Uganda Private Teachers Union. When you are a member of Uganda Private Teachers Union, you will have all the qualification to gain and benefit from any programs, any arrangements, any activities under Uganda Private Teachers Union. You will become a family member, and therefore any form of inheritance that is within that union, you will have a right to claim it, you will have a right to enjoy it. So as from me, that is basically what I want to pass on to you. We are deeply sorry that you missed on your preliminary reports. We don't know your areas of interest. And also take a note that you have taken some time exhausting you with a lot of speeches may also be, especially when we are even speaking about something that you may not directly be interested in. But as from me, that is it. I am going to invite my brother, first of all, to greet you, introduce himself, but also to expound more on the other economic arm. Because the welcoming note here was the money has come.
I'm Mukasa Joseph, Deputy General Secretary, Uganda Private Teachers Union. I'm also working as the chairperson of Uganda Private Teachers Labour Union, SACCO. We are privileged as members of Uganda Private Teachers Union to have part of the grant that was given. So we are allocated 6.666 billion shillings, and it is in our SACCO. Today we are delighted to meet the Association of Private Teachers in Mbarara. We have disseminated the information, and we have agreed on very many things on how to access this money. So the money is there, and people are now excited, and I think they are going to work with us such that they are able to access the money. Teachers in private schools of Mbarara are already organized in an association, so we are dealing with them directly. So the association is now teaming up with the union such that we are moving together. I want to make this clarification that this money is not the other COVID relief fund. This is another arrangement that has been handled differently, and it is now going to the SACCOs, 3 SACCOs, and Uganda Private Teachers Labour Union SACCO is one of the beneficiaries. But it is not the other COVID money. That one is still there. We are still waiting for it. It is not very hard to become a member, and we have told them what it takes for one to become a member. So they are going to enroll as members and benefit immediately. Now that is the campaign we are doing. We are moving all over the country. We are happy that today we are here. We have been to Rukunjiri, and we are also coordinating to other areas such that people get information. We are also using the media such that people get all this information such that they don't suffer from there when there is an arrangement that can benefit them.
Mazina ninye nwaga wa Danieli kandi ndio mshomesa uri mu private school. Twafunaho mushomo munonga konka kandi umushomo abintu biteka n'esente ziri ya muceka konka general tuko twashanga kiri kityo agwinshomo bagira ngo esente zikaba allocated to union, of which ibintu bya union no banusabye oteka mu ogura shares aba member mwene no bukwakuruzo bwingi. Ekintu cyamana kinareba mukanye akinayigamu kugira ngo private teachers na basabta chugoba akwa abingi tibine contract. Secondly abamwe bashishura munga cyakashatu bahityaza na bamwe twaswatanoza mwamba ngo akwishura corona ko tarakatejeyo. Abamwe private teachers tibine contract tibine ene mwichkoreka ngo nakora umushomero satan shomero nanka. So narebe ikintu cya eseze kugira ngo zikarwa mu government zazo mu union shwari nyete na n'ikirungi konka private teachers abingi tubarachugobe mu mwena nishaba kugira ngo at least kwakwinduramo bakakora associations omwishomero kama ngo association nanka bakakora association likaba registered, then association eje mwishomero eje kagende kiyesete ekananga kasereza abashomesa abo. To me I would wish kugira ngo kibicuro kito, otherwise omushomo gwabonera konka few will benefit from union ejeji ninga omushomo
akabasigo kwa nijana hakora kugira ngo private teachers baganyirwemo.
Icyo kubanza batushomese bateko omushomo hangu munonga begese ba boss ekaba banze na ba boss babanze bashicenge akwata cyo kubanza bashomesa tubashomesa board of directors tubashomesa management tiyamanya ikugendo misho zato mushomesa naza kuruga kiteko mba management ushanga kitakwatayo. So the best way is kugira ngo babanze bete abakama bishomero babashomesa akintu cya union eki, then bachikwate, then bakakabita bashomesa bona even natana pya abanchi because abinji bari mu bihumuro kandi abashobora kuba kumuraho umuntu cy'umuno ekibiro ke kitwara ekibakweta abantu baza gukora.
My name is Museveni, a teacher of agriculture in Garcia Secondary School. I'm happy to be part of this meeting of Uganda Private Teachers Union. But we have received members from Uganda Private Teachers Association. They have sensitized us about the money that is in the circle, the 22 billion. But to me, as a private teacher, teachers will not benefit in this money, because when we see the nature of the schools we are working with, most of them, we do not work on contracts, we don't have appointments, and they pay even 9 months in a year. The fear is that the teachers, the directors, or the owners of the schools will not allow to sign for us. To me, the nature of the schools, when you compare the nature of the schools, the government itself of Uganda failed to put the wage bill. Therefore, we shall not benefit. To me, thank you very much.
So what should be done so that the private
What
teachers
should be
benefit?
done for the private teachers to benefit is to make sure that the government should make sure that the schools, the private schools, or they put a wage bill such that a teacher has money from month 1 from January to December, such that he has income every month. He will benefit from this money.
Teacher Duncan Atukunda, rizoba twatwine meeting ya union ya private teachers bamba tugambira kubine ubafune grant ku rugumu government na no kuyakubasa kuyamba teachers ba private na nabakoza bukora private konka okutwareba twareba conditions emitendera eyibatekaho ikija guma kuyamba teacher wa private kuganyurwa muri yeze sente echo kubanza interest yabo mbagamba ngo 13% per annum kandi bakugira ngo eje no grant. So itwenka private teachers ntureba esente bagire more into business, bagiro mu business umwanya gwo kuyamba umushomesa wa private. So idea yitu itwenka private teachers bagureta Mbarara nitushaba kugira ngo at least ezesente zije nko kureba PDM ya NRMRS ya government yitununje YRS esente kuzakwijja nka PDM zikabasa kuyamba umushomesa wa private owa hansi konka zizuro musako esakozi nizikubanka business umushomesa kumugambira sako ni mucumayanga bashomesa bine loans nyinjo mu masakozi atwogara kwa mutama idea ya sako na interest rate ejo ureba ngo tukwija kumuganyira takwija kuganyurwa cha muheru bine condition yo kuja unotekwa kuba member wa union first then obone kuba member wa sako nyoni ngira ngo nka private teacher shemeye kuyigura emahanda umuntu at least orukwenda kuzo musako agizemo abwenshi nondo forcing umuntu abanza be member wa union kandi already ariyo muri association ya Gureta Mbarara kufuna sentezo. So tushaba kugira ngo na no muntu orukwenda kuba member wa sako atarabira mu union bamwikirize chukuri ya bar teacher na private teacher and registration certificate na nebyo. So idea yabo nunji kunga conditions eziba tugambire zo kuhera ho sentezi nizibasa kwija kugumera umushomesa wa hansi wa private utukumanya. So tushaba government na president tukushaba niyo kumanya abashomesa no mebarabiremo mu covid batereho fund erinka PDM ngo kwa fund ya PDM abantu bajukozese abashomesa bazubaza accessing abazukozese bazigareyo ngo kuziri atari mumago batari mu interest yona eco nshaka kwasa kuyamba umushomesa wa private wa hansi ngo kitari eco sente zija kuguma ekindi bar Kampala union ina offices Kampala umugureta Mbarara yona Gureta Mbarara Western tina hibine offices. So kandi bakugira ngo batanikire gabarones hatuno yebuza eji union etine memba no mu western region hatejo yo neija kuyambe to mushomesa wa nanka wa western na Greater Mbarara so tugira ngo banze ba decentralizing eji union bagiteke omunanko mu region zona abantu babe members na nebyo idea yabo nungi kunka reality ground conditions zitazikuza kubasicira umushomesa sente ezikuya umushomesa wa private.
Name is Museveni and I'm the General Secretary, Greater Mbarara Private Teachers Association, and we as members of the association today, we are proud to have hosted the members of Uganda Private Teachers Union. Now these members came here in order to brief us about the grant that was given by His Excellency Museveni in order to help us, the private teachers, to boost our incomes. We cannot only be looking at our salaries because we have to diversify. The members have come and they have briefed us on how we can, regroup ourselves and make ourselves eligible to access that money. So my simple call is that if you know you are a private teacher and you are there, stop looking at only the source of the salary as your source of income. Please come, let us gather, let us come and become members of Uganda Private Teachers Union so that we can access this money and we start aside income. I want to thank the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Museveni, for considering private teachers as a group that requires to be helped. As I finish, I thank the members of the Association of Greater Mbarara Movement Private Teachers Association for coming, and we look forward to benefiting from this project. Our chief guest, the